Hello, this is Godel. It's been a while, huh? Big news just dropped this morning. Rushin has published the much awaited, I guess, well, within our community, right? Much awaited update for the offline restoration mod. So we have like some new stuff to look into now. Like actual new content just dropped. What is crazy? So, just a forewarning, we are going to be looking at some of the new stuff today, and if you want to experience it yourself, I recommend you go and download the updated mod. It's available in the Islands of Insight Discord, and it might be available on the Steam community page. I'm not sure if that one's updated, but it is updated in the Islands of Insight um, official community Discord. Well, unofficial community Discord, whatever. Um, I read the patch notes briefly. I haven't like super went through them in detail. I'm not doing a in-depth like talk about everything that was added, but a few new things that are added we can actually see here on the map. There is a couple of new quests. So there's a Tango of the Butterflies in the Verdant Glen. In the Autumn Falls, there is a quest called Deceptive Whispers. There's a new cluster, oh boy, called the Lost Grids Cluster. It's located here between the kind of the triple meeting point of Lucent Water, Verdant Glen, and what's this other one called? Autumn Falls. I just said it. And finally, there is a new enclave as well. So super excited to go check all those out. Probably gonna be definitely checking out the new content in a short video series. I'm not sure right now if I'm going to continue the what's it called? The overworld puzzle series that I've been working on. I know we finished Lucent Waters last time, then we did a little victory lap. And we just ran around and, did some puzzles. We did a little bit of Autumn Falls. But I am excited to see some of the new other features we have available here. So I've also read that there is somewhat of a new puzzle radar that's been added. I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Apparently it spawns as a power-up in the main area, so we'll just have to look around and see if we can find anything. I don't know what it looks like. Heck, I might even have to go to the config file and enable it. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see if I find one or not. And if I do not find one, I will check in. I will check the config files after this recording. Now, where are we actually going here? I didn't actually clock the location. I went in the general area, not the specific area of where this new quest is. Let's go check out this first quest. I might just do a quick variety trip around the map just to see what these new areas look like, what the new cluster puzzles are, etc. Before I really like hunker down and like worry about completing any of them in full. So we will see kind of what's in store for us. Just taking a look around. Where are we going? Oh, it's for some reason yeah, that's why I went down here. I thought it was south of the Great Pearl, but it's actually just to the north of it. So here we go. This is the new quest. It's really exciting that there can be new content added, though it does seem pretty difficult because it did take a while. See, these little puzzle grids are shaped as a little butterfly wing. That's cute. And they are 2 pippers. So let's take a look at them. First new puzzle. Alright, so it's just simple area puzzle. Doesn't look too difficult. Looks like it has some kind of, whoops, symmetry that I immediately mess up. So we got 4 here. Now it doesn't say there's only 2, or only 1 symbol per area, so we can actually hold off on making that assumption. Yeah, see, this 5 is actually a combo piece. Alright, cool. Is it gonna be... Oh, interesting. It's gonna be like the same kind of shape of grid, kind of. Let's see. A little actually difficult for a 2-pipper, I would say. Or maybe I'm just really out of practice, who knows. Let's see, we could go here. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. So that we can kind of squish this down here. There we go, good stuff. Yes, another wing-shaped puzzle. Whoop. Gotta get my bearings back here. It's been a while. I did not end up doing too much off camera, to be honest. I ended up taking a pretty big break. I think it was just kind of a lot what I had set out to do, so I was a little burnt out. Definitely excited to get some new content going, though. Alright. Just kind of speeding along here. There's not really all that much to talk about, I suppose, with these specific puzzles. We'll want to do that. Here, probably just want to stick that up there. Alright. Kind of guessing a little. I'm trying to... I don't know why I'm trying to speedrun it, but I don't know. It's just fun for me to do puzzles in this manner. Let's see. You're gonna be like that. Alright. Feels good to crank these out just really quickly after not having done them in a while. Whoop. Alright. I'm gonna come back to these a little later, I think. Kind of get the idea of these. So, nice little quest over here. Let's go over to, let's go over to this one over here. Actually, the cluster is closer, so let's check out the new cluster first. And I am gonna go on foot because I wanna see if there's any new stuff available that we might run into. Such as this power-up we might see. That would be like really cool to run into. I wonder if we can go to Lucent Waters over there, the area that I have fully completed, and see if, well, first of all, probably see if it's still fully completed, right? Like, that might have changed. But see if the power-up is easier to find there, because it's a smaller area, and also, like, I'm not contending with looking around and next to all of the little unsolved puzzles that might be floating around. But we'll go take a peek over there after our, oh, what's it called? After we've taken a look at these other puzzles over here. Okay. So this is a cluster puzzle of some sort. Oh my, and there's a lot of puzzles here. Okay. So there's some puzzle grids, some logic grids, and very thankfully no music grids. So let's check those out. Let's start down here. 1-star puzzle, pattern grid. Let's go. Okay. So let's see. Is this some kind of counting puzzle? So we have kind of these 2 towers and then a little dot that is extending out from them. Looks like the dot is 2 further here, then it's 3 further here, so the dot might be 1, 2, 3, 4 further here? Maybe it's some kind of math? Okay, yep, that's what it is. It's some kind of math. So, here, this is 4 dots away. So there's a 4, and then this is 4 dots away. There's a 7, and this is 7 dots away. So this is 6, 10. So this should be 1, 2, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that correct? Yep, that was 10. And this is just 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, yep, that's what it was. Okay, this looks like, kind of looks like a picture of some sort. Maybe we just want to make this picture be symmetrical. So, something like this. Okay, so simple enough. It was kind of like a little tiled pattern. What is going on here? Looks like we're kind of dragging the dots and smearing them downwards, so let's smear this like that. Yep, there we go. That's what it was. Pattern grid. This looks like it's sides of a dice, maybe. That's cool. Okay, so all opposite sides of a dice add up to 7. So this is... Oh, hold on. This is not how... This is like a 3D map of a dice, you know, it's like been unfolded. The 6 is here, so the 1 would be here, actually. Then the 2 is here, so opposite of 2 would need to be 5. Whoops. I need to get used to the controls again. And then opposite of 3 would be 7. Or 4, wow. It adds up to 7. And really cute, cool kind of detail here is that the 2 and 3 were kind of ambiguous as to which corners they fill in, but they gave you the 2 and 3, and the 6 as well. But the 4, 1, and 5 had rotational symmetry, so that's really smart that was designed like that. Alright, that's all the pattern grids. Let's do some logic grids. I am scared of difficult logic grids because it's been very long, so let's warm up with some easy ones. Okay. Alright, so this 9 has up to 6 up here, so it can go 1, 2, 3 down this way. That needs to go there. And then the 7 needs to get to over here to break the even parity, so there we go. Alright. Let's see if we can't do this 1-star puzzle here. Okay, so we have underclude. So this must be light, because if any of these are light, then it's trouble for this one here. So light, dark, dark, then the corner trick here. I feel like this is the opposite, so this must be the opposite of this. And then this 2 is going to go out one of these ways, so that goes like that there. Okay. And the 4, huh? So the 4 has to be a different color, and this has to be a different color. So the 4 cannot go straight out in either direction, so it needs to come at least up 1 or left 1. It's going to need to go at least 2 in one of these directions. Let's see. So, if it goes 2 in one direction, and then 1 here, that means the 2 is going to go here. And if it goes 2 here and then 1 here, that means the 2 is going to go here. So, I need to think about that one more, I think. Maybe there's not any more work to be done in this one? Because if there's a light tile here, that means this has to be like that. Then we have to go like this or like this, which are both valid. If there's a dark tile up here, then we would have to go like this or like this, which are both valid. So I don't know, I might have to come back to that one. So let's check out this 5 now. Alright, so let's see here. This is going to be a little bit trickier with the 5, because the 5 could come out to like... The 5 can go all the way out here as long as it does something like this or this, right? But let's see, if it does this, actually... The 2 still can't come out this way. The 2 would need to go... Well, the 2 wouldn't be able to go anyway because it would make the 5 invalid. And then if we go like this, we would still make the 5 invalid if we go this way. This way would be okay, right? Because we could have something like that. I guess if we go up like this at all, it makes the 5 invalid, because that has to be closed in like this. Now the 5 has to go up here, which is bad, or up here, which is bad. So this 2 cannot go either of those directions. And so we know the 5 is going to touch one of these corners. It can't touch both of them because that would be 7, and then this would be 6. So that can't be there. 2 symbols remaining, huh? I guess no matter which way this 2 goes, if it's like this, then that's going to be dark, and this is going to be dark, so these are always dark. This should finish the puzzle, right? Nice. Okay, that was good. I wasn't going crazy on that 2-4 down here, thinking it was, like, nothing more to be done. Okay, that was fun. Oh my, what is this? What on earth? What is this thing? It's it's a galaxy in the middle of 2 tiles. That's funny. Connect all dark tiles. Okay. So let's see. If we connect this over here, then this galaxy goes off screen, which we don't want. So do that, and connect all galaxies means we have to connect that over there. Let's see. That's dark. This is dark. This is still ambiguous here. But this galaxy has to go down here. Where we connect all galaxies with a light, with a dark in the center. Like, this means we also have to galaxy all the light tiles. Okay. So this does have to come out at least here. So that finishes that one. Okay. This is looking pretty rad so far. Alright. Need to think about how these 24 is, and the 20 is going to fit in here in a symmetrical way. So the 24 has to also be symmetrical in this direction. So that means anytime I go up, I must also go down with it. But it's going to be mirrored. So like if I go like this over here, it's going to be like that over there. So, whoops. Think about this for a second. Also, these sections cannot touch. Can we just do like this? No, that's... Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so that's 20. And then this needs 6 tiles, so can this just go... No, hold on. If we do this, that's 24, right? Oh, shoot. No, the dark tiles can't... Now there's an issue with the 20s. Okay. Let's go back. Let's look at this symmetry first before we worry about the 20s. So I think we have to go like this here. Which leaves the only other move for this. We can't go up here. It leaves the only other move to be that, right? Ruh-roh. Because, yeah, now if we go mark all of these, there's a problem. What if we do... Okay, up to this point, am I good, or do I have a problem? So up to this point, we're still good. I feel like we have to do... Well, let's see. Let's do a light tile here, which means we have to do a light tile here and a dark tile here. Oh! There's something I didn't see, so this doesn't have to... This can kind of, like, sneak in over here and still be symmetrical. That's very weird. And then we need one more, which would have to be in the middle. Now this can come up here. Aha, okay. There we go. That should be it. It's a very weird symmetry. I don't think they... Wait, what was that little shape in here? It looked like there might have been a shape in the grid pattern itself. Well, this is a cool cluster. I'm gonna... How many more are left here? Just a couple... Oh, there's a lot more left, actually. I'm gonna finish these 3 and 2 pippers and then move on for now. So let's see, 1 symbol per light area. Probably want this down here. Too bad. Okay, there's a lot happening here. Let's see, we have an A that needs to come down and connect to this A here. Okay, and then these C's need to connect. Oh, this is just like very visually confusing to look at. There's so much stuff. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3, 1, 5, 5. B needs to get all the way down here. 2. A. What is this puzzle spelling me something? Is this Isley? CHBA, I believe. That's Chess Battle Advance. Good one. Okay, connect all light and dark cells. So let me see here. If I make this dark, this has to be light and wrap around the whole thing. So that doesn't work. So this one's going to have to be dark. Nope, other way around. That one's going to be light, then that one's going to be dark, and it can wrap around up to here. So this one has to be light. Alright, cool. And let's just do one more from over here. All numbers are off by 1, okay. This is gonna be a 4. Those can't touch. That's a 5. Those can't touch. This is gonna have to be an 8 down here. Yep, that fits. And then this is just gonna have to be probably 7 and 4. Alright, cool. Alright, well that's interesting. I think these are called lost grids because they were like originally... Ooh, the Ethereal Skydrop. They were originally gonna be put somewhere in the grid and they were just like lost in the game's files or something. I'll have to read more about the patch notes. I'm kind of making my own assumptions here. How are we getting this guy? Is there more drops somewhere closer to the ground? Ooh. Not seeing where this guy originates from. Usually these are not too tough, but I'm gonna hit a ring, I guess, while we're at it. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the other ethereal skydrop orbs. I'm only seeing these 3 down here. And it's like, okay, well, where's your friends, guys? I don't think you can have a skydrop with only 3 drops, so let me take one more look. Is it maybe from up higher, looking down here, maybe? Oh no, is that a music grid? Oh no. There's music grids in this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, maybe some other day, you know what? You know what? Maybe some other day. Alright, and I have no idea where this skydrop is coming from. Oh, whoa, hold on. This is a lot of puzzles here, yeah. I'm definitely not doing all of these today, but this is a big cluster. There's just so many puzzles. Let's maybe do this one pipper. One pippers are easy, right? Nobody's ever struggled with a one pipper. Not me, nope. Gonna need to wrap around here, and then... Alright, well, that's really cool. Let's move on to this one over here. I think I can just jump up. I want to quickly do a quick lap around, what's this place called? Lucent Waters, just to see if we can spot that, so-called power-up. I have, like, no idea what it looks like. I don't even know if it's enabled in the config. I should probably look in the config first and make sure it's not something I have to enable, because that would be silly if I'm looking for something that's not even existing. It could also just be like, hey, it's very rare, or it's like, it knows all the puzzles here are done, so it's not appearing. What's that? Oh, hold on. New content? Who this? The buried loot? What is this? Yep, 60 seconds of puzzle radar. Let's go! Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. You can see the rolling blocks. We can see a hidden archway. We can see a hidden archway, hidden ring. Whoa. Whoa, that's so cool. Let's see. I'm gonna grab all of the hidden stuff while I have this, because the hidden things are definitely the hardest things to find. This is really cool. Right? Like, I was never gonna go up here and look at the top of this tree. How much time do I have left? Where's my... Oh, I see it up there. There's a little buff that is slowly depleting. Alright, can we get any more? There's another hidden grid. And it's about to run out. Oh, dang. Well, I saw a hidden ring down here somewhere. There it is. Alright, well that's what that looks like. That was really cool. I think that's gonna make, like, the pub puzzle completion way more, like, actually doable. And I don't feel like it's like super cheating or anything. It seemed like it didn't last very long. It took a minute to find, and it was like, alright, well, there you go. There's your minute of bonus. So anyways, let's head over to this other new quest that's been added. And we'll get to see what that's like. And then I want to also take a quick peek at the Enclave. This is your last chance if you haven't, if you want to experience the Enclave for yourself, to go take a look yourself before I go over there. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that... Oh gosh. I remember seeing this area in Rushin's little previews. He had like a little what's it called, teaser screenshot many months ago, actually. So let's see what this is all about. So this is called Deceptive Whispers. One symbol is lying. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Two symbols are lying. Oh no. Oh no. What symbol is lying? Oh no. It must be this 3. Because the 3, I can only make it into a 4, so this 2 must be telling the truth, and that must be lying. Yeah, okay. 7 symbols are lying. There's only 7 symbols here? What the heck? This is like oops all wrong symbols. 1 symbol per dark area. What do you mean 1 symbol? But there's no dark symbols. What? Oh. Yeah. 15 symbols are lying? What's your problem, man? 1 symbol per light area. And then 1 symbol per dark area. So we can't have 2 symbols per light area, right? So I feel like we just make this into a checkerboard, right? Alright. 1 symbol is lying. Is it the 10? Does this B count as like a single B, or no? Because if like they both got to be corrected, right? Because otherwise it's like, well, you're gonna make them both liars, so it must be the 10. 1 symbol is lying. This is such a cool puzzle rule. No 2 dark areas have the same shape and size. No 2 light areas have the same shape and size. All dark regions have area 2. So you can only make a domino with area 2, so that means we have to have 1 domino for this whole thing. And only 1 symbol is lying, so it must be this. 1 symbol is lying. Okay, so I'm thinking this 2 is the liar, so the rest have to be accurate. Very trippy. A very good job on these puzzles, I gotta say, to the mod team. Oh, 2 symbols are lying, alright. Well, we already know which 2 they are, so 1 symbol is lying. Okay. 1 symbol is lying again. I'm gonna guess it's the 6, you know? So it's here the 2 is lying. The 9 is lying, we already know that. Is it the 9 again? So these have to... Wait. How do these arrows work again? That's been too long. Point to all the closest cells of the opposite color. I am confused. Well, we know that can't be a thing, right? I'm confused here about these arrows. Can you just, like... Oh, you know what? One of these arrows must be the lying one. That must be the kicker here. There we go. I was so confused for a second. I was like, the one has to be lying, right? Oh, man. 3 symbols are lying. All light regions have area 1. All numbers are off by 1. Oh. Two symbols are lying. Oh, all numbers are off by 1. Okay. Yeah, man, these are gonna be a thing. That was crazy. What a cool rule. Let's go up here. I'm just gonna take a look at this. I'm not gonna do this right now. 1 symbol is lying. How devious. Absolutely brutal. Okay. Let's go check out the, what's it called? The new enclave. So this guy is over here in the Lucian Waters. My favorite place, which I have not spent way too much time in. I believe there's been some teasers in that. I wonder where the new enclave is, actually. I'm like looking around. Oh, it must be over there, duh. The the one enclave that has not been visited. I'm like, all of these islands look vaguely familiar. It's like, oh yeah, because it's not that. Wait, did I need to unlock it or anything? Oh, I've gone to the wrong place. Okay. Look at this. This almost looks like it was meant to have an enclave entrance here, because otherwise this corner is just like always really desolate and empty. Here we go. Haven't unlocked an enclave in a really long time. Let's go, new enclave. Alright. Warped perspective. Warped perspective. Oh no, does light bend around corners here or something? I don't like the sound of that. Is it gonna be like really, really, really hard matchboxes or something? Oh gosh. Oh god, what? What is that? Is the 5-pipper gonna be really easy and the 1-pipper is gonna be really hard? What is this giant matchbox? Oh man. Alright, let's take a look at this first. Okay, so what is this now? Left and right edges are connected? uh... Oh... Oh... Oh gosh, there's invisible cells out here. What? I can click cells when I can draw cells when I click to the left of the 3. What on earth? Okay, well... up and down is not connected though, so we know we gotta go over here. This isn't gonna be confusing even a little bit. Nope. So there's a dark cell here. There's a corner trick we can apply right here, so... This 5 has to go... like this. There we go. Left and right edges are connected. Oh, man. I didn't know all dark regions have area 2. Because... oh, no. Because it's off the screen. Oh, gosh. Okay. This is... Alright, what is the 6 doing over here? It's not... Oh, and I can't use counting here. Counting seems to be specifically disabled. Holding control is not giving me the cell count. It does normally give me the cell count, right? Oh, well, I can't tell there. Okay, left and right edges are connected. This is really weird. Connect all dark cells. Oh wait, this 0 is pointing to the whole row, isn't it? Oh man. Okay, and this 3 is also pointing behind itself. That's cool. This 3 is pointing behind itself. Connect all dark cells. Alright, well this 6 is pointing at those. Okay, how do we connect all dark cells here? I guess what's the challenge in this? Why can't I just do it? So there's gonna have to be 3 light cells here. It's gonna have to be 2 more dark cells here. It's gonna have to be 1 more dark cell in here. 2 in here. This is kind of hard. I wonder if Foresight even works on these puzzles? Maybe. So this 6 has to come down here because it can't go off tile here. That's a light tile here, so that's going to go like that. Now these are connected. Alright, that's going to have to go like that. Okay. Alright. I was just kind of not seeing stuff there. Alright. Don't make a light square or connect all light cells, and edges are connected because of course they are. There's only a 3-pipper, and the last one was only a 2-pipper? Oh no. So this one's got to be dark, because if it's light, it boxes itself in. So dark, light, light, light. So weird clicking on the edge of the puzzle. This one's got to be dark now as well. Then go that way. What happens if... Okay, that's just weird. So this light can actually only go up here like that for this 5. Oh, this is so confusing to look at. Because then this is a 2x2 and that's a 2x2. That has to come down, but then this can't come out of here anymore. Okay, let's not make assumptions. So this, whoops, this cannot go right, so it has to come down or left. One of these two have to be dark, which means this 5... Does this 5... This 5 doesn't have to be light either, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's see, if we make this dark... Well, if we make this light, it can't get out of here, because that gets blocked off. If we make it dark, it's blocked off inherently. So this has to come across here, and then this now has to come down. This is a 2x2 here, so that has to be dark. Now this has to continue downwards. This 5 cannot be light, so this 5 has to be dark. And then go at least 2 tiles that way. Oh gosh, we can make an infinity 5. This is gonna have to come in here, I think. So if this is dark, it just finishes it. And if this is dark, it also just finishes it. So it kind of depends on what this 4 wants to do. The 4 can be... The 4 can be light? No, the 4 can't be light, because then the 3 has to be dark. So the 4 is dark. This has to be dark. Then this is messed up. Okay. This can't be light, though, because then that is messed up, too. So this 4 being dark must not be correct. Man, I am off my game here. So if this is dark, this has to be dark. I'm sure there's like a million things I'm just like not seeing either. So this has to be light so that that can be dark. That is, like, unreal how difficult that is, given it was only a 3-pipper. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but... let's check what else is in here, though. I'm gonna probably skip logic grids for now, because we've seen a lot. This is a cool little hallway. Guy's got his little lunch box of squares, I guess. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's like the hardest. Okay, so I know that in the vanilla game, they never purposefully designed any logic grids that you have to jump for them, but these might be designed in that way. Because I'm not seeing a place where I could possibly stand to see both of these at the same time. Except right there, apparently. Never mind. Ignore me. Anybody in here? Like, I don't know what they're doing now with these puzzles. These could have stuff anywhere. There's, like, actually so many, matchboxes in here, surprisingly. Because there's one down here. I wonder if those, puzzle radars work for enclaves as well. Not that there's, like, any need to use them here. This is, like, a one-time activity, kind of. Another matchbox up there. Left and right edges connect. Oh, man. Color me terrified. Is that a 4-star? Oh. What? Oh, is this a portal gate? That's something you don't see in the vanilla game, is portal gates. Where exactly is this taking me? I'm confused. It is taking me somewhere else, because this one is another one. So all of these appear to be portal gates. 4 hidden archways, okay. There's a glide ring in here. There's another pillar of insight. All opposing edges are connected? Bruh, this is too much. Don't make a domino, okay. So this connects now? Okay, well this 2 is done. Kinda hate that. This just has to be like that. Whoop. Oh gosh, what? Alright, well let's start with the easy stuff. This is the 2. So this has a light cell here, right? This is light, so that means these also have to be light. So that means these have to be dark. And 1, 2. Okay, that being the same distance away from that is trippy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, man. Okay. Don't make this pattern. Did I do it? No. Okay. And then don't make a 3 in a row. Yikes. I see the 3 in a row risk. Oh wait, not here though. Just these two. Alright, and then rinse and repeat. So this can't be connected. Alright, no 3 in a rows. And then no light tiles. This is like not confusing even a little bit. That's a joke. I'm very confused. I think we have enough to extrapolate that the pattern's gonna be this. I didn't finish filling out the pattern. Okay, all opposing areas are connected. All light regions have area 2. So these have to be dark. And then they're done. Yeah, that's unsettling. Now light areas have to have... Oh, these are connected. Okay. So those are done also. Oh, wait. And now these are gonna be like this. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? This is a nightmare. Let's do a glide ring. Oh no. Oh no. It wants this, doesn't it? Well, okay. I don't know about getting perfect in this glide ring. It might be a little challenging. Do I get my double jump back when I go through a portal? I seem to. I do, yeah. Okay. Alright, so the goal here is to use the portals to kind of set your... Whoops, I hit a ledge on accident. The goal is to use the portals here to kind of set your height and then go through glide rings while you are up in the air. Looks like there are 8 rings in total. I guess if you're good at flying, you can get multiple sets in one portal. Where's the last set? Come on. Not confusing at all. Whoop. Okay, I lost too much height there. I didn't want to risk it. There we go. Wow, that was surprisingly tricky. Alright, well this is really cool. The island is looking a little empty on the outside, but that's okay. Is there a way out of here? Can you jump out through this hole? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, I have hit my head something fierce in the ceiling there. I want to go outside and just take a look at this enclave from the outside, see if there's anything out there, as well as, you know, make sure there's not matchboxes hidden out there that I have to peek through the cracks of the building or something crazy. Nope, looking pretty straightforward out here. Just kind of an empty geometry of the, like, outside of the bricks and stuff. Which is fine, like, I'm definitely not going to complain about free stuff. It kind of looks like an upside-down building, actually. Are there glyphs on here? Oh, yeah, look at that. The glyph is upside down. That's funny. So this is just, yeah, it's this texture over here, right? But turned upside down. That's very cool. Very creative. Love what they've done with the place. Alright, well, as for ongoing future series of my playthrough here, I'm gonna probably start a new series just for these new Enclave and the Quest, and then we'll see about other stuff. Right now I am doing some uh, other personal gaming that I don't record and put up here on this channel. So I don't have, like, a ton of free time to do this in my free time, but I will do it every now and then. Probably expecting less of a, like, daily episode thing and more of, like, I don't know, a couple episodes a week. So we will... I'm probably going to want to get this episode out soon because the mod came out today as of the time of this recording, so if everybody gets... everybody being, like, my 10 subscribers or whatever gets notified, we can get new people in here soon. It'd be cool if, like, bigger YouTubers that used to do this, like Aliens Rock, pick it up. That'd be, like, really cool. Get his... get to see what his reaction to these puzzles are. But anyways, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. There will be a next time, and it will be coming soon. So yeah, see ya!